All right, we're adding this into the top. This is from the end because we're unorganized. We're on tour now. Go get fucking tickets.
Go get your tickets. We're on tour coming to a city near you, hopefully. I believe we're still trying to finalize the LA date. So yeah, we're on tour. We're on the road. I don't like to say tour. We're on the road.
Yeah, it's
doing a couple shows, coming to shake some hands, hug some babies. The meet and greet tickets will be, we're upping Chris Brown on this one, $2,000 since it's two of us.
That's good.
$2,000 for the meet and greet. We're going to have baby shower chairs. We can sit in the chairs like we had a baby shower. Me and Rory will wear Burberry. Make it a great
for
fucking...
$2,000, yeah.
No, we're gonna have a great time with this meet and greet thing.
I'm kind of a hoe. I'll do anything for $2,000.
That's so nasty.
Like, what you want for $2,000?
That's so nasty.
No, Rory and Mal.
Welcome to another episode of the new Rory and Mal podcast. I am Mal.
I'm Rory today. I identify as Rory.
You identify as Rory. How you feeling, man?
I feel great. I feel really good. Got my driveway paved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They mistaken.
Is that metaphor for? I don't want to. Never start talking about. All right.
Oh no, I was gonna go racial right away. I was gonna say when Eddin came to the house, they mistaken him for an extra worker. I said, "Oh, we were shorthanded, sir."
Eddin was another hand.
Thanks.
Yeah, they handed me a shovel. It was kind of weird.
Why was it weird? You should be used to having shovels in your hand because you work at the Stumble, and I'm sure that you do a lot of manual labor.
Yes.
No, come on. He has delicate hands. They put him with the strawberries and oranges.
Oh.
So yeah. So
this is bad.
So they're paving your driveway.
Yes.
Are you happy about that?
I am.
New
I
driveway?
can fit all the cars of the people that come here that don't actually come.
Mm-hmm.
And none of my hoes can drive.
Right.
Or have cars.
Well, that's a good thing. You don't want too many cars in your driveway. That's when the neighbors start complaining. They want you off the block. They have weekly meetings about you.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you friendly with your neighbors?
I am, very much so.
Yeah.
This is actually one of the few neighborhoods post-gentrification that feels like an actual neighborhood. Like, there was a bunch of kids playing in the driveway. That made me feel good. I haven't seen kids like go in someone else's yard or driveway in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's okay on this block because everyone knows each other. So that feels good.
It's the total opposite for me. I don't really speak to people in the building when I see them. I say hello, but like we don't really have conversation.
Really?
Like me and like the guys at the front desk are cool. We have conversations a lot.
You have to be cool with them.
Absolutely.
They got to hold it down.
They got to hold it down.
They can't mix up names.
They can't let people up without calling you first.
Yo, the doorman is so underrated when you're a piece of shit.
Man, those are the frontline workers. Let me tell you, we need to start a union for them, like on the side of the union that they have already.
But I thought there was statute of limitations on it. It's so funny you bring up the door guy because my guy Mark, I won't say the building, I ran into for the first time since I moved out of that building, which has been like 5 years maybe, and he kind of snitched. He was like, this guy, and the amount he had coming in and out. I was like, Mark,
please.
I thought we had the agreement. When I moved out, we still have that agreement.
Jesus Christ, Mark, what are you doing? You never give up the intel. Never.
You know, he was drunk at a barbecue. I think that's why.
Okay.
It's so good. Yeah, so I don't really
Mark
speak
the
to...
narc. I hate Eddin so much.
I forgot that you can read my notes.
We don't really I don't really speak to people in my building, like I said, other than, doorman and a few of the tenants that I see often enough. Kind of develop a little rapport, but other than that, it's quiet.
Any hoes in your building?
I'm not sure if there's. I mean, I haven't seen, but my hours are weird. Like I leave early and I don't get back until probably 2-3 in the morning sometimes. You know what I mean? So it's like
late nights for this guy.
Yes, there's
not all the time, but most of the times I get in after everybody because the people in my building, everybody either has a job or travels.
But the hoes get in around 2-3 a.m. sometimes.
No, hoes. Let me tell you about these hoes. They stay. Wherever they at, they stay overnight now.
Well, you have a nice building, so I thought maybe you'd run into like hoes visiting.
Not really. I've seen a few in and out that I was like, oh, okay. Wonder if she lives here. But,
have you ever fucked somebody that lived in the same building as you?
Years ago, and I will never make that mistake again in my life.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
You never do that. You never do that.
That's almost as bad as like fucking a girl at your job.
That's almost as bad as, I don't know, anything bad you want to eat, bro. You never want to know. Do not do it, fellas. Do not do it. Don't do it.
Or do it.
No. I wouldn't even put that
Roll
out
the
there.
dice.
No, you don't want to roll those dice. Put those dice in your, matter of fact, throw those dice in the ocean.
What if it flipped on you though? What if you saw her bringing in a new dude the following week? How would you feel? Because we think about like, she's gonna see us bring another chick and feel away. What if she got a new dude the next day?
I mean that's fine. I'm not, I wouldn't care about it. I'm just like, okay, cool. Now we know that we both, you know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, yeah, we hooked up, whatever it was, but it's not no real ties here. We don't have to act like we go together, like we're serious. Like, it's like, okay, set the tone. I like when women set the tone.
And don't let Mark the narc see it.
Oh,
Be
no.
like, hey,
Jesus.
pull you aside. It's Jamil.
Yeah. They
wanna
always
let
see
you
my
know.
name wrong. Yeah. They see it, they see it how it is on my fucking, on my mail.
Yeah. Mal, what's
yeah.
up?
Yeah, yeah.
Now.
So yeah, man, that was it. I didn't do too much this week. Oh no, I'm lying. I went to the premiere for Point Guards. Boardroom Showtime presents NYC Point Guards documentary about the New York City point guard legends. So I
Quite
went
the
to that
red
event.
carpet.
Yeah, no, it was a really nice event. Really nice event. The documentary is great. The documentary airs, I believe, tonight. If you're listening to this tonight on Showtime, NYC Point Guards. It was good to see a lot of the players that I watched growing up. A lot of my friends that were in the doc that played as well were there. So it was a good night of just talking shit and reminiscing and, you know, seeing a few legends. It was a dope event. We had a really good time. Really good time.
Early on the bingo card, did you talk to Sean Carter?
No, I didn't see Ho. He wasn't there.
Oh, I don't know why I thought I saw.
No,
That
that
he
was
was
at
there.
the Rock Nation offices.
Oh, they just watched it at the Rock Nation
yeah.
offices too?
No, they didn't watch it there. There was just a few players, I guess, in town, and
Got
you know, everybody wanted to stop by and say what's up to Ho if he's in town. So, and then Kev was here. Kevin Hart was in town this week. So yeah, they just had a little, you know, everybody just stopped by the office and kicked it. But yeah, it was a really good documentary, man. If you get a chance to watch it, check it out. I believe they should make this an episodic thing because there's so many stories that weren't talked about, so many players that weren't talked about, so many interviews that they could have had that, you know, didn't happen. Again, you can't get everybody in an hour and a half, but they did what they could. It's a really good piece. Shout out to Kev. Shout out to Rich Kleiman, Cootie and Chike.
Oh, they were involved?
Yeah, they were involved with this. Yeah,
Dope.
Yeah, they did some work on this project as well. So it's a really good project, and it you know it just shines the light on the position of the point guards coming out of New York City, which, you know, everybody know if you want a point guard, go to New York, you might find one.
I'm starting to see a pattern in the things that you take me as your +1 on and the things you don't take me on your +1 as.
Well, I
Dinner's
mean,
at Dumbo House. You let me get an appetizer and everything. It's amazing.
yeah.
But for the shit I'd love to go to, no +1 for Rory.
Well, this was a last minute thing, number one, and number two.
It's always the last minute.
It wasn't. You announced it like 4 days in advance.
No, but when I say last minute, meaning I didn't get my RSVP until like like Rich was basically like, damn, and he was not lying. One thing about Rich, he was honest. That event, it was packed.
Oh,
It was
I
like,
figured. And it was actual seats, right? So
Yes.
they had to account for everybody.
Yes, so it was like people standing like in the on the steps to get to the seats to watch it. It was just, you know, it was just a
Damn.
packed event because it was at a small theater in Midtown that they rented out. Then they had an after party at the lounge, like a lounge inside the theater as well. So we were there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, just you know, hors d'oeuvres.
Did you flick it up?
Yuck.
Only with like guys that I really know. I wasn't in there trying to take pics. Cool moment though. Mark Jackson is a fan.
Really?
And was happy. Yeah, man. He had some great
wow.
words for me, man. I was like, I'm looking at Mark like, Mark, I grew up watching you, bro. This is,
Tell him to come on the pod.
yeah, no, definitely. This is like a surreal moment. I let him know that I have pictures from, I believe it was his birthday celebrity basketball game back in like 80, maybe 87,
Yeah.
88 maybe. I was a little kid, went to the game. I think it was at St. John's. It was a celebrity basketball game. I have pictures of Mark Jackson, rest in peace, Heavy D. I think Slick Rick.
Oh, that's
Wow.
crazy.
It was like I will never forget that because that was the first time I can remember like being somewhere and seeing dudes that I saw on TV all the time. So it was like I brought that up to him. He was looking at me like I had took him back 30 years, like Jesus. Like, so I'm gonna find those pictures. I'm gonna tag Mark Jackson on Instagram when I get those pictures. But yeah, New York City point guards.
Peach, Photoshop me into the photo
absolutely.
with Mark and Maul. But like as an adult and keep Maul a kid.
NYC point guards, man. Check it out on Showtime. Again, shout out to Rich Kleiman, shout out to KD on a great job.
Can I, since you brought up Kevin Hart, can I tell you a really embarrassing story from this past weekend that involves Kevin Hart?
Yes, please do.
A very quick one. I somehow ended up at Tao, which I don't do.
Excuse me.
I was in the city already, so I was like, fuck it. And shout out to my man Dell. He invited me. Get in there, and I guess Kev had just done, I think...
Barclays?
No, this was when he was in Jersey. Might have been
Prudential.
MetLife? Prudential Center. So I walked in with Doe. We go over to like where Kev's area is or whatever. And Kev is standing up like on the section, and we make eye contact, and he says hello. And when I say I fumbled the nonverbal what up, I did like the salute prayer hands in the middle of and I was like, I think I'm just gonna go home. I think I did like a salute, like bow, pray. I'm like, what am I doing right now? Ugh.
Well,
I don't know what to do the nonverbal. Like,
well, I think
I could say hello and dap you.
No, I think because
now my hand to my chest is not so funny, is it?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
See?
Well, no, I think it was because you was at Tao. You seen a big statue of the Buddha. So I think you didn't know if you were a monk for a second. You didn't know if you were Catholic. You had lost all sense of religion.
I was looking for Mecca. I couldn't even find which direction it was.
Yeah, you
the halal part was outside.
I
didn't
all
know.
over the place. Kevin had you flustered. It's okay.
Kev did not have me flustered. I just didn't know what to do. I'm not good at club loud situations.
Yeah. And you're socially awkward as is already.
For sure.
So you just don't. Across the room is asking you to do a lot. Like acknowledging somebody across the room is asking you to really.
And that's with a man. When it comes to women in those situations, I never know the proper hug. I don't know if I should start a conversation. I'm like right in your ear.
Yeah.
It just I just don't know what to do in the club.
It's nasty. It's nasty. But shout out to Kev. He was in New York all week. Shows in Jersey, MSG, Barclays,
Chris Rock,
Dave Chappelle came out, I think, at the Garden. And Kev bought Chris Rock a goat, pet goat.
I liked it.
Named it. I think they named it Will Smith. I'm not.
I did see that. And I did laugh.
Yeah. The conversation between Chris Rock and Will Smith is going to break the internet.
Hell yeah.
Because they will sit down and talk about it.
You think so?
Absolutely.
How long will it be until then, though?
It might be a while, but I don't think Chris Rock is I don't think he's at a point where he's like, I will never speak to that motherfucker again.
I don't think Chris Rock
has that in him. I think Chris Rock is a very mild-mannered, soft-spoken guy. I don't think that he'll ever, forget that. I don't think anybody can, but I think that,
I won't forget it.
Yeah, but I think that they'll sit down and talk about it. And then in a weird way, when you're a comedian, comedic actor like Chris Rock, legendary Chris Rock, I think it's almost like you gotta kind of like, hash those type of situations out and move forward.
Right.
Because comedians can't have beef. Are comedians allowed to have beef, like long-lasting, like lifelong beef?
I think to this day, Mike Epps and Kevin Hart still have, I wouldn't call it beef, but I feel like Mike Epps always throws shots at Kev.
Yeah. See, and that's why I think Chris Rock and Will's situation is different. I don't think they ever really, well, Chris Rock has said some things about Will Smith before. But I don't think it was nothing that was like, we can't get over that. Well,
I don't know, smacking the shit out of me at the Oscars. I might be on my list of. I think I'm good on Will.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that they will sit down and have a conversation about that at some point. And
Carlos Mencia and Joe Rogan.
Oh boy,
forever beef. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that would be interesting to watch too.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
No, I don't think so either.
I would.
Chris Rock and Will Smith, though, I do think will happen. But either way, shout out to Kev for sold out week in New York City and in New Jersey.
Also, this week I found myself on YouTube. Have you ever seen the dad reacts to hip hop song for the first time?
I've seen a few of those videos where people react. I don't know if I've seen this particular one you're talking about.
There's like ones where it's like metal rock band reviews a Nas album or something. They just try to do that. So with the dads, this is like a whole thing. I somehow, with my algorithms, it said dad reacts to Tupac Hit 'Em Up. And I was at the edge of my fucking seat. Tupac says, "That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker." And the dad goes, "Ooh, great bass line there."
He had a point.
And then my favorite part was after Pac says, "Big used to sleep on my couch," he goes, "They were friends?"
Yeah. It's like somebody's so like appalled and surprised at the history of these gentlemen after all of these years. Like, okay, these guys have been, they died 25 years ago?
And then the final one that really took me out, if you will, in internet slang, when Pac said, "Fuck Bad Boy" as a record label staff and as a whole crew or whatever, he said, "He means business."
Yeah. He did. He did that. Pac meant.
Yes, this was the
business.
one.
Oh, this is the perfect dad to have. He's never heard a Tupac record. He's never heard a big record.
ever.
This is like the perfect dad to do this with. I got to check this out.
They are funny. I used to wonder to myself, like, why do people watch these reaction videos? Like, who gives a fuck? There's something addicting about them.
100%.
Well,
It's
something,
weird.
It's something addicting about watching somebody experience something for the first time that has been a part of your life and
Yeah.
culture forever. And it's just funny because it's like what you see him really taking it all in for the first time. Like, pause, Dad. That was crazy.
Fucking
But-
yo.
That was crazy.
I
That was
try to let
wild.
it slide.
That was wild. That was. I'm sorry, listeners. I'm sorry. I apologize. I
The
shouldn't
dad would
subject-
have been beside himself if he was reviewing
I
this
just, I
episode.
shouldn't subject
Is he
our
gay?
listeners to such crazy
If
blasphemous
any
talk.
dads want to review the new Rory and Mal podcast, I'll send you the exact episodes
But something about
to do a reaction video too.
what I don't like
I would
about
love
these.
for my dad to do one.
I want your dad to watch the one where you were talking
My
about
dad-
butterfly doors.
Oh,
Oh,
you don't
bro.
want my dad.
Yeah,
to do it. He
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
that'd be
yo,
crazy.
you were supposed to get on all fours and let her do it. Like my dad is like that type of dad. Yeah, my dad is no. Y'all don't understand. Y'all think he's crazy. Like my
Nah, I
pops
really
is
wanna
really
hear
crazy.
that,
Like
yeah.
he's one of those type of. He don't have no filter. He says what he wants, and you just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah. Old
Dad
school
shit.
dads.
Yeah, dad shit.
Yeah,
like,
like-
real old school dad shit.
But this with these dad reviews, I think it's cool and like progressive with all these like old liberal hippie dads. Like, I like rap now. Ooh, I get the poetry here.
The poetry.
Like, no, that's most of theirs are like, oh, that's such a deep poem. Is that a sonnet? Like they get
that a
very,
sonnet?
very liberally, the new wave dads.
Mhm.
I do miss the old parents. Like, if I would play Tupac Hit 'Em Up for my mom and it started with, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. My mom would yell at me. My
Which
father
is
would be like,
what
what the fuck are you listening to? I'm like, well, hey, you just cursed too, mom.
Which is what happened. Like, cause that would be perfect for me. Cause like my mom, she, obviously knows Snoop Pac big, but I remember her telling me turn that shit off.
Oh, I told the
Back
story
then.
when my mother broke my country grammar CD in half.
Oh, yes.
Country grammar.
Nelly
Nelly was
first
going
album.
crazy on country grammar like
I
that.
told that story on here. The first record is you can find me and say the way we're gonna play me. Some get high, some others
was
just
he-
smoking fuck all day, and I had that mad loud.
Oh,
in my,
smoking fuck all day. Yeah.
but mind you, it was my first time. Like I didn't get to track 3.
right.
I didn't even get to the single. Like
Yeah, mom, it got better. It wasn't as harsh. Like Nelly's country grammar wasn't as hard. He had some records on there though that if you go back and listen, like
Yes,
Nelly
yeah.
was talking his shit.
Mom, you'll love Ride With Me.
Absolutely. Those are the records that the parents love. And like, oh, this is the same artist?
Yeah.
Yes, mom. He has another side of him that,
I remember another record that got me in a lot of trouble was Shaggy, It Wasn't Me.
Wow.
It's like stupid records that got
How do
me
you
in
get
trouble.
in trouble about listening to Shaggy?
Like
And
They
got me
play
in the
Shaggy on
shower.
cruise ships. Like, are you kidding?
it was never my Bone Thug CD. Like it was. I think it was the banging on the bathroom floor that my mom was
Yeah.
like, I
a
don't
lot.
want you to listen to this.
You know what it is? That's what it is. I keep forgetting the age difference between us. When that record came
I
out,
was fucking 10.
yeah,
And he was like 30.
I get it. I wasn't.
How old is Mark Jackson? Never mind.
Mark Jackson? Mark is probably like 50 at least.
Just trying to compare ages.
Let's see. Mark Jackson is a solid 57 years old.
Oh, 57.
Oh, he's young.
Yeah, 57. See?
I was just trying to call you old. That's all.
It's okay. I appreciate it. Appreciate being
That you
called
was
old.
watching his high school games.
It wasn't high. It wasn't in high school. I've never seen Mark Jackson play a high school game. I've seen video, but not,
it was St. John's Prep. It wasn't St. John's.
no. He was at St. John's already. He might have been a rookie that he might have been already playing with the Knicks, and the game was just at St. John's. I can't remember, but I'm gonna find those pictures.
Well, yes. Please watch all those dad reacts too, because they're so full of shit on all of them. They're
I'll
just trying
definitely
to
check them out. I love watching little funny, stupid shit like that. Falling down the rabbit hole on YouTube.
So, are y'all really Beehive fans, or did y'all listen to the leak?
Beehive. Okay, for everybody that's living under the rock, the Beyonce album leaked this week. There were pictures surfacing of, I believe, physical copies in Paris.
Yes.
So obviously the music made its way to everyone's email, phone, social media, wherever
Google Drive.
you open your phone. The B album was somewhere available. A link was floating around everywhere.
Do you think this will affect the first week sales?
Absolutely not. This won't.
Is the rollout ruined?
No, this will not affect anything, Beyonce. But to Demaris' question, no, I didn't listen to it.
But by now,
I've heard. Yeah,
it's out by now.
Yeah.
We're recording this
I heard
Thursday
some
night.
of the music here. Rory played some of the album here.
I listened to the
Sounds good.
leak. It wasn't a
I
leak.
also listened to the leak.
If the album was physically out in Paris, it wasn't a leak.
We just looked at my 23andMe. I'm 2% Eastern European. It was out in Eastern Europe. I felt I was okay to listen to it.
Absolutely.
You can talk all that right. You're kicked out of the Beehive.
You can only listen to
You're a
3% of it,
disloyal
though.
member.
Why am I a disloyal member?
And then
I didn't share it with anyone. I just quietly in my house
really,
listened to it.
How did it end up in my email?
That was for pod related things. That had
Oh.
nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't
That-
share it with
He
anyone
didn't
else.
say download this and then don't.
He said,
download
"Oh,
the
look what
road."
happened," and then that's it. You made a choice.
I
I
didn't
didn't-
listen to it.
I didn't.
You did though, Eddin.
Oh, I didn't say.
Eddin played enough to stumble in last night during his set.
They don't know about that.
You hit him with the exclusive.
No, I wish. Sort of.
So yeah, no, I didn't listen to the album. So yes, I was loyal to the family.
No, you just had something to do.
I didn't. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you were probably too high.
I would have definitely listened to it. But it sounds good. Rory played a few tracks off of the album. It sounds really good. We obviously know that she's into that, the dance bag. I don't want to offend anybody, but that bop,
What bop?
The gay bop.
the dance
gay
bop.
bop. Yeah.
Oh,
See, I
there's
felt-
definitely some deep gay bops on here.
Is gay bop weird?
Some
We
deep
can't say
gay
that?
house,
no, like I
which
like
is good.
Listen,
Yeah.
I think it sounds great.
I'm a fan of music. If it's good music, I don't care what genre, what it is, I listen to it.
I'm gonna be voguing with Demaris one of these days, and Mol too if you want.
No, I won't be voguing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't know, that
I'll
pure
buy
honey
it.
might make me. You
What?
might get a Vogue out of me on
Yeah.
pure honey,
Yeah.
Nah, I can't do it.
and I might sing along to Cunty Hunty.
Are you allowed to say that word?
Cunty?
Cunty,
Yeah.
cunt.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying it
Is he?
to a woman.
I mean, if he's
not
saying
it's not a
yeah.
racial slur. You can say
Yeah.
cunt.
I don't know. Wasn't they trying to kill Rocky for saying that shit on the song? And I kind of like the fact that he brought the word back. I don't know.
well, I guess it's
Listen,
offensive.
man,
if I was calling a woman a cunt, I guess that would be offensive.
Listen, you're 97% Irish, 3% Jewish, bro. You have the cheat code now. You can say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. They can't cancel you. They can't get rid of you. They can't throw you out of the culture. It is what it is.
Well, I guess we can give like a proper review once everyone listens to it. But
Yeah.
I will say it's definitely a different dance vibe than Drake's album.
Mhm.
It's a little warmer.
Beyonce can, which is why I was, I was surprised that Drake did an album like that because we don't really get that from rappers. Even though Drake is obviously more than just a rapper, but we don't get that type of vibe from rappers, quote unquote.
Drake's is definitely much more, I feel, UK influenced,
Yeah.
internationally influenced than Beyonce's is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a drastically different dance albums in my opinion, and Beyonce's is much warmer. There's more soul to it, and that's not a shot at Drake. He wasn't making a soul dance album. I really fucking enjoyed it. I want to do like a proper review with y'all on
And
Tuesday.
we will. We'll listen to it over the weekend. So since you heard it fully, what do you recommend? You recommend I turn it on and start cleaning the house?
Yes, definitely
Yes.
clean the house vibes. Definitely in the car.
So when I'm going uptown to get a shape up, I shouldn't be banging this, is what you're saying.
I mean, they might jam to it.
It's funny.
Uptown.
I was talking to a
My
woman.
barbershop is in Harlem.
Oh no,
So no?
no.
You could bang this in Harlem.
Yeah?
Yeah,
It's Beyonce.
but on like the west side by the new apartments.
Yeah. See.
Oh, okay. Not old Harlem.
Yeah. No.
Not old Harlem.
New Harlem.
In the 30s on the west side.
All right, I got you. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Yeah, it's excuse me. It's funny because I don't really have Beyonce music in my library.
What's funny to your point there, I was talking with another woman that must get kicked out of the Beehive because she listens to the leak. And she said, I feel like this is for the guys. It's not for the girls.
This one?
This dance album, she was like, this
I
isn't.
forgot exactly.
Yeah, and
she
I was
meant for the
like-
gays, and she misspelled. She put the A where the U goes. Maybe.
You know what? That could have been it. And
It
I
could have
really
been
was
it
like,
too, yeah.
what an interesting point that this is for the guys.
She texted you that, or did she say it?
She texted to me.
Oh yeah, she meant to say gays.
She meant, damn it, just
that fast. Look how
see how progressive I am. I
Exactly.
didn't
Yeah,
even
there you go.
think
See,
about
exactly.
Look
You
at
ran
that.
straight to it.
Right. Well, not
Definitely
straight,
gonna check
but-
it out. I don't think this affects Beyonce. Beyonce is gonna do whatever Beyonce wants to do. Her fan base, her Beehive is gonna support. And I did like the few records that you played.
I think the album is phenomenal.
Are we
And again,
fucked
this doesn't
up?
count as a review because we're going to do a full one. But
I
Are we
was
fucked up for listening to the leaks?
No, I'm not fucked up. I think that everybody that's a Beyonce fan probably listen to it, but we'll support it when it drops.
Yeah.
I
of
was
course.
on Twitter and I follow like some of the Beehive fan pages, and I'm a part of the Beehive, so even if I'm not following them, like it comes up in my Twitter news feed under like the Beyonce topic. And they posted a link for you to report people sharing it
Damn.
under the RIAA. Like they were like, you can report people here. You can give their like Twitter handle or their like alias or whatever and where they shared the link at and everything. I said, Beyonce fans are fucking crazy. Y'all are reporting people to the
Demaris said y'all are fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I
just
did
wanna
not say y'all are fucking
Demaris
crazy.
said
I
that.
think you guys
Demaris
are
said
dedicated
that.
to an icon.
I've just never,
Yes.
I've never
Dedicated
seen
to a
that
legend and
before.
seeing her
I've never
progress
seen
and
that happen
shine.
before.
But yeah, I will check out the Beyonce album this weekend. So yeah, you said to
Who's-
listen to it while I
this-
clean the house. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
This is another debate I had with a woman that we can table after you guys listen. Who's had a better second half of their career, Michael Jackson or Beyonce?
Ooh.
Beyonce.
Nah, I'm gonna say Mike.
I thought it was
Second half?
Beyonce by a landslide, and she got really offended.
I don't know if I could.
Because Michael stands are just as crazy as myself,
So
who's in the Beehive.
where do you start the second half of Mike's career?
That's why I kind of want to table this, because we were having it like offhand without doing proper
we gotta
research,
really,
just
we
off
gotta
the,
really
the
sit
cuff.
down. But if we just looking at it,
oh, well, yeah. Where is the second half?
And then we were trying to figure out how old Michael was when Beyonce's age now. Like we were trying to find ways to do it
Oh, that's a
properly.
lot.
yeah, we would have to
We're
sit
gonna
down
have
and really.
to. I take my answer back. We're gonna have to investigate that a little
Yeah.
further.
Interesting question, though.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we could throw Prince in there too if we want to go crazy. But
Oh, that'd be crazy.
just to piss everyone off.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's
Let's
give a
do
proper
that. I think I have my answer already, but let's wait.
And
Let's wait to get
listeners,
to that.
let us know what you think in the comments. Speaking of Beyonce's new album that leaked, apparently Khalees heard it along with the fans, and she is claiming that her song "Energy" was sampled without her permission, and says Beyonce has no soul, and that she was not contacted about this at all.
So this is Khalees's business page, Bounty in Full.
Yes. For, food.
It says, my mind is blown too because the level of disrespect and utter ignorance of all three parties involved is astounding. I heard about this the same way everyone else did. Nothing is ever as it seems. Some of the people in this business have no soul or integrity, and they have everyone fooled.
Well, first of all, it's not Beyonce's responsibility to clear all her samples.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm sure she just assumes that the publishing company or label will be doing that. Number two, and I'm not going to make any assumptions of what Khalees's contract is or anything, but there has been plenty of cases where if you don't own any of your publishing, they're not even going to contact you to clear a sample because it's none of your business. Even though it's your voice and your music, they own it. So if they want to clear the sample or not, they'll do it, and they don't need to contact you. So
What song is she referring to?
It's called Energy.
Energy.
Energy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Off the Renaissance.
And I don't know if that's the case with Khalees. I want to make that very clear. I'm just saying there are instances if you sell your publishing, depending what's in that contract,
Yeah. That
they'll reach out to the publishing company and the publishing company will decide if they want to clear it or not. And they're not even going to contact you. So maybe her publishing company in a scenario cleared it and didn't have to contact her. I'm saying there's a world that exists. I don't know her contract, nor am I implying that is the case, but that's happened before.
I just love the fact that they is it called prefaced?
Preface. Oh yeah, I guess so.
It says the singer turned chef went in on her keyboard, sharing a piece of her mind with no crumbs left behind.
Yo.
Like,
I
who wrote
hate
that?
copywriters so
New
much.
York-
Who wrote
The
that?
New
Julian?
York Post.
Who wrote that?
Taylor Knight.
Yeah,
from the New York Post.
And just to clarify, it Beyonce the Energy song is Beyonce's song, and it samples Khalees's 2000 track "Get Along with You."
Here's my thing too, though. Like, because we don't know Khalees's contract, let's not even talk about it.
Yeah.
Do we think there's a world, and does Khalees think there's a world where Beyonce told everyone, hey, don't tell Khalees? Do we think Beyonce wouldn't have the funds to cover whatever that sample clearance fee would be or whatever back end they need?
I think as an artist that Khalees knows how these things go sometimes. So I think that does this seem to be like a thing where I think every year more and more I kind of figure out or I see more and more women that I feel like have an issue with Beyonce than I thought.
Yeah, because that's, and I'm not saying again that Khalees
And not-
does.
yeah, no, but
it's very clickbaity, because you know the internet is going to attack you if you say something bad about Beyonce, and some people take advantage of that. They don't mind being the villain, and they know it's going to get a shit ton of traction because the Beehive will fucking attack you. So yeah, I think people use that to their advantage. That's an internet tactic. I believe trolling would fall under that category.
As you said, Rory, yeah, Khalees, I don't believe that, you know, Beyonce meant to, you know, sample your record and not, you know, like you said, the publishing company may have already taken care of it, which I'm sure they did. This is Beyonce. This is the top of the top. It doesn't get any bigger than Beyonce. All of her music and samples, everything was clear. People were paid that was supposed to be paid. If you didn't know about it, I mean, maybe you don't own that record. Or did she want Beyonce to like reach out to her personally and say, hey, you know, I'm going to be using a sample from your song on this? It was already cleared. Is that what she was looking for?
Apparently she has a writing credit.
She has writing credit?
Khalees? Yeah, I mean, then that means she was credited and it was paid because when you sample someone, they get writing credit.
Yeah.
Again, if she's credited as a writer, then everything that was supposed to be paid is paid.
Sounds about right.
Maybe she just didn't get that email or people didn't tell her about it. I don't know.
Yeah, if she's credited as a writer, then the sample was cleared.
Or she just want people to know that Beyonce ain't shit. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she feels like, let me just put that out there. I don't know. This sounds like R and beef.
I guess so.
Part of.
Yuck. Ew.
I just realized.
What?
Nas and Jay-Z, Beyonce, Khalees. I'm starting to put the pieces together. Because every single time Nas tries to put something out, Jay-Z or Beyonce ruins it. So Khalees is like, not on my watch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fuck up your release, pal.
Yeah, all right.
I don't think she's...
Khalees does not fuck with her baby father.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think Khalees is trying to hold Nas down in any type of fashion right now.
I listen to Bye Baby. They sounded like they were in great standing.
Okay.
Speaking of listening to music in the car, what are some of your favorite car albums?
Some of my favorite car albums, I like Dom Kennedy, Get Home Safely.
I feel like all Dom is great for the car.
Yeah, I like Wiz Khalifa, Cushion Orange Juice.
It's great. Especially if you smoke in the car.
Yeah, I like Puff, No Way Out.
You have to have great speakers though for Puff No Way Out.
Reasonable Doubt.
Of course.
Trying to think of some R&B. 112.
Okay, not mad at it.
Who else? I don't know. It depends, man. It depends on like if I'm actually driving or if I'm like. I like road trips. I think when you on a road trip, that's the best time to listen to music. Not like when you're in the city and you just trying to get cross town. And like when you're on a road trip and you know the scenery and you know bridges and rivers, lakes, whatever
that you're used to.
Yeah, you can kind of you find yourself listening because there's a way to listen to music. Like sometimes you can't really just be trying to lock in on it. It has to you just have to be able to hear it.
He's been talking to Jermaine Dupri.
No, seriously, you have to be able to. That's how I find. Like the most times I listen to like albums and stuff. That's why I said cleaning the house because yes, I'm listening to the music, but I'm doing stuff that has my mind occupied, but I can still hear it. And then you hear certain songs, you're like, damn, what's that? Like, and you'll go look at the name of the track.
That was me yesterday.
You know what I mean? Like that's how that's how I take music in. I can't sit down and just be like, okay, sit here and
that's weird.
Turn the music on and I can't do that. I gotta be doing shit, you know, and I can hear it in the background.
That's why I think that there's a difference between driving albums and, for me personally, driving albums and cleaning music. Because cleaning music, I don't need to know the lyrics to, right? Like cleaning and cooking music is just kind of in the background, setting the vibe. When I'm driving, I prefer to know almost every lyric to the song because like I'm like in my zone, driving, singing. So
that's a good point.
Yeah, during driving, I tend to put on a lot of albums that I know. Like I'll put on like the best of Jasmine Sullivan Apple Essentials playlist, right? Or like Adele 21, like albums like that where I know every single lyric and I'm like zoned out like driving.
Yeah. I think you can I think you ride to music or drive to music when you're already familiar with the music.
Because when I'm thinking car albums, I feel like more rap albums do come to mind. Because I think Demaris just explained it well. I like more wordy shit when I'm in the car. Like I'd put Diplomatic Immunity really high on my car album list. Teflon Don would be there. Views is actually a great fucking driving album.
Yes, I agree.
Locks, We Are the Streets. But R&B, I have NERD in Search Of. I wouldn't say it's an R&B album, but more towards that. Ryan Leslie's self-titled album kind of has a bop
Good
to
project.
it to drive.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan. What's up with Ryan Leslie, man?
He's put shit out, and it's still good. It's just I don't know.
Ryan Leslie was he was one of my favorite artists, producers, writers. And I think he's a super underrated talent.
You know what I think happened with Ryan Leslie, which is always like a catch-22, can't win for losing. His sound became the sound for the moment, and sounds continued to move.
Mm-hmm.
But that was his sound.
Yeah.
So it kind of left him behind because his sound became so popular. And like every other sound, it goes in cycles. We moved on to something else. And Ryan was like, well, no, I still make music this way.
Yeah.
So his solo career kind of got faded out by him producing and being on so many hooks, and so many producers at that time just trying to do the Ryan Leslie electronic sound. Like that was when people couldn't like afford to do samples anymore. So it's like, well, let's get Ryan in here because everything's going to be from scratch.
Yeah. He's a child prodigy. He's a genius, super intelligent. He's always ahead of the curve as far as things that are happening with technology and music, and as far as software and things. He's had a lot of interesting
Went to Harvard.
ways that he releases his music. A lot of his visuals are super dope. He has a lot. You can tell he has taste. He has class. Like he's very particular about how he puts his art out.
What do you think was really on that laptop?
On Ryan's laptop?
For those that don't remember, Ryan Leslie had his laptop stolen and offered $1 million to get it back.
Yeah.
Claiming that he had albums and music on there, which I'm sure
I
was
believe
very much true.
Absolutely.
But what else was on there?
It was some sex tapes on there. Let's just be honest. Like
It was giving me Hillary's emails
yeah,
vibes.
it was some sex tapes on there that Ryan didn't want to get out there, and unfortunately that's what happens when you lose these devices. It's like, fuck, I'll never get that back.
Did Ryan Leslie invent the iCloud? He at least inspired
He
it, for
probably
sure.
needed it.
He talked to Steve.
Yeah, he definitely was in the meeting. He was in the meeting. But yeah, shout out to Ryan Leslie, man. Just thought about him.
According to the source, somebody
love
actually
Ryan Leslie.
returned it. Someone returned the laptop, but they didn't actually get the reward.
Oh, damn.
So wait, he got the laptop back, but they didn't.
Oh, he refused to pay the reward because the computer was corrupted. The files were corrupted.
Okay. Well,
I mean, that makes
understand
sense.
Yeah, I didn't get back what I really wanted, so it's like, why am I paying?
Yeah, but
Well, then you have to look at the verbiage of what your wanted posters said.
Yeah, but the thief didn't sign a contract that said he just brought it back, and it's like, oh, the files are corrupted. Nah, you can't get this money.
That's kind of like when your girl says, just tell me the truth. It'll be fine.
Oh,
But
but
then you tell her the truth, and it's never fine after
not
that.
fine.
Y'all break up.
so that shit went to
Family
court.
hates you.
Just give me the laptop back. I'll give you the money.
It went to court, and then Ryan Leslie actually had to pay $180,000 in
He
interest.
gave the guy $180,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's honorable.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at
it's
that.
not. No, the
Not
court,
honorable,
the
'cause
court
the
made
court made him.
Oh, the court. Oh, wait. So the guy that bought him the laptop back took him to court.
Yeah.
I would too.
Wait, what?
I brought back the laptop. You didn't give me $1 million.
But
Wait,
wait,
was
you
he the one that
stole my
stole it, though?
laptop? Yeah, like if you stole it, what the fuck?
I mean,
Like,
he found it. He came across
found it.
He could have found it.
You
Yeah,
know,
I know.
like
I know. Found it. Hey, this must be Ryan's. Get the fuck out of
Says
here,
Maybe Ryan
the
in big
thief was
letters
very
on his
clumsy,
laptop.
and
man. Get the fuck
maybe
out
the
of
thief
here.
misplaced it, and then this
Right.
good
Nah.
Samaritan found it and was like, "This MacBook looks like Ryan's."
Shout out to Ryan Leslie, man. Wherever you at, peace, man. Big fan, always will be. Hope to hear some new music soon.
You know who's really annoying? The person on road trips that doesn't shut the fuck up when you want to listen to music.
Oh
Demaris.
my God.
Like you see, we're all listening to music. Why are you talking to me? And then you turn down the music for a second, and they just ask a stupid question, and it's like, we just turn the
Or
music down
God
for
forbid
that.
they get on the fucking phone. Somebody who's on the
Damn,
phone
someone
while
on the
you're
phone during the
trying
road
to-
trip? That's
Yo,
wild.
somebody's on
Yeah,
the
you
phone.
got
trying to blast
it's a
music.
2-minute clock. If you're on the
Yeah.
phone, it's a 2-minute clock.
Yeah.
Unless it's like something,
A work call.
unfortunate, work or something unfortunately happened, But if it's like you just sound like you just kicking it, yo, fan, hang that up.
How many attempts does the driver get out of respect because it is their car? How many records? Until it's like, come
3.
on, fam.
2.
But the driver usually doesn't even. I think you kind of like relinquish the playlist to whoever's in the car as a driver.
I would take the
You're
request
focused on like
if I'm the
Waze
driver.
and
Yeah, but sometimes like I'll have a playlist that I know I put on because I'm driving and I don't want to be distracted, so it'll just run.
Right.
And
you're
like
one of
I'll
those
put that
drivers.
on.
Rory's one of those drivers. Listen, the windows are locked. With the air is at 72. We're gonna keep this car at 72 degrees. Windows locked.
Seatbelts on.
Seatbelts on.
You guys are describing things that are
Legal?
Yeah,
Oh.
like what you should do in cars.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
I need the
72
window
degrees.
down during the
If
road
I'm
trip.
driving and I see somebody in the back seat with
gonna
their
stick your head
seatbelt
out?
on, I'm like, "Yo, fam, listen."
I'm not a councilwoman from Jersey City, so
Wow.
to local news. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Yeah, that was definitely.
We're gonna hit the brake.
Councilwoman just hit someone with a bike.
Let's hit
and
the
just kept
brakes
driving.
there, or don't.
Hit the brakes. You should hit the brakes after the show is over and get out. That's what you should do.
Pack his shit. Like, I don't understand why he's still here.
Where we at?
But yes, I give the driver at least 3 attempts. But if you're not the driver, you get maybe 2. If you start with
playing
some bullshit,
music?
I'm like, pass that
One.
over.
Yeah.
But see, I'm the opposite. If I'm driving and it's a road trip, y'all gonna get this Best of Janet Jackson playlist, and you better sit in the back.
We
No,
not-
you,
we
you,
not-
you have to play to the
lying,
crowd.
bro. No,
You
fuck I
selfish
don't.
fuck.
All right, well, just let me out. I'll Uber from here. Like, I'm not
No,
listening
this
to
is
Janet. I'm
There's
not listening to
a
Janet
code of
Jackson.
honor in the car that you have to play to the crowd.
Yeah, like
You can take some risks and do some shit like
yeah,
maybe
you can throw a couple Janet joints in there, but we not about
Yeah.
to bang Janet Jackson
All
entire
the whole
way.
drive.
We're
Oh my
not
God.
doing that.
At least for an hour, just in one album. I'll play
An
one
hour of one artist?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Y'all
Yeah.
gotta go.
Nah, we not
Go to
doing that.
sleep. Get your Cheeto
No.
puffs.
You
your
don't have to
little
drive.
Gatorade.
You can go sit in the back seat and put your headphones in. Like, you ain't got to. I hate that.
look at Demaris' car ride. Cheeto Puffs,
Cheetos.
Gatorade, and Janet Jackson.
With the windows
going?
open.
Is it an apocalypse? Where is she going?
She on a freak nick.
Cheetos, Gatorade, and what? And gum.
Are you?
You need the gum for after the cheese puffs.
Oh man, that's a nasty ass snack. Gatorade, Cheetos.
What flavor Gatorade?
You said what?
What flavor?
You know
I that's a
Demaris want
stupid
red.
question.
Yeah.
First of all, I was talking about y'all. That's not. Those aren't my snacks that I go to for the road trip.
What's your go-to snack?
Yeah.
For the road trip,
Yeah.
okay, the Cheetos, yes.
So you just
Red
said
Bull. After, or else I'm gonna go to sleep. Red Bull.
I'm white. I only buy combos when it's
He wants a White Claw and something else. I know what
White
Claw.
A White Claw on a road trip is fucking sick.
Rory definitely cracked open a few White Claws and hit the road.
and called it a road soda.
A road spritz. Rory, you definitely
a
stop
road-
and make spritzes for everybody on a road trip.
I definitely almost punched my cousin when he said, "Hey, let's grab a couple road sodas." I was like, "Fam,
Road
just
sodas.
say you want to.
Sodas.
Just say you want to drink and
Yeah,
drive.
that's all. Just go get your.
want to drink and drive is funny.
We're in the privacy of my home. There's no cops here." But Julian did a great job on the
playlist.
playlist.
Yeah,
down
that
at
shit was
Roots
good.
Picnic.
Yeah.
But I saw
I was asleep the whole way. I don't even.
Same.
know
I
what the
saw
fuck
his
was
face a
playing.
few times. The insecurity that we all have of like, are they feeling this?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Too many
I feel
people.
that.
Are they feeling
Yeah,
this?
because you don't know if you really killing it because too many people keep falling asleep. So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, I'm putting everybody to sleep. But the road trip. Actually, we should make that a segment. We got to talk about road trip etiquette.
Joey Badass new album.
Yeah.
Great car album.
Mm-hmm.
And I give a lot of that credit to Static Selector.
Shout out to Static, man.
I feel like, of course, with that type of music, they're not going to be put in like the Take Keith mustard conversations when we talk about producers and shit.
Mhm.
But when we get into the world of like the Alchemists and that, I don't understand why Static's name is not number 1 or 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Static, I think, is especially in that genre of hip hop, probably the best producer.
Over Al?
No, Al's an alien. We don't count Al.
I was an alien.
But I'm just saying, in that world,
Yeah.
where Al would be God,
Mm-hmm.
I think Static is right there. And I think in that world, drums have been taken away so much.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that Static has some of my favorite drums, period, with producers, he needs to be brought up more. And he needs to work with more people, I feel like.
Yeah.
I think Static, just because of who he is, I won't say he's introverted, but he only fucks with people that he fucks with. He's
But
from
I
that
like-
school.
Yeah, but I like that though. I think as a producer, you should work with artists that you see if you can enhance, or if it'll be a cohesive situation where it's like, okay, I can just bring what I bring to this artist, and we can make a lot of dope things happen. Just because you can produce, I don't think you just spread your art and share it with any and everybody.
But I also feel though, like when Static works with quote unquote more popular artists on their albums, he always has the standout record.
Mm-hmm.
And like, of course, he's worked with Nas on plenty of shit, but like when that Lost Tapes 2 shit came out, Static had by far the best song and beat on there.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime he fucks with Chains, he has the standout with anything. Anytime you fuck with G Unit, you have the standout shit. Like Static always sounds different than everyone else, and it's the shit on the album that you like kind of perk your ear up. Like, wait, they about to rap on this?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think Static gets the credit that he deserves. That's all. I just want to give Static Selector his flowers. I still don't know how to spell your name right, and I'm never going to try to figure out. I think it's spelt wrong in my phone. But shout out to Static and the Joey Badass project. I fuck with Joey. This album definitely has replay value. Only critique on it, since he was gone for so long, I kind of wanted him to say more. Like the flows are great. Of course, it's Joey Badass. He's rapping. But as far as content, there is some, don't get me wrong. But I think there could have been more just because he was gone for so long. I felt like a lot probably happened to him that I wanted to update on, which I don't know if it's selfish, but.
And then his career kind of pivoted and he's gotten heavy into acting.
Yeah.
In film, so.
Yeah, I just think there could have been more content on it. It's such a perfect produced album and put together album that I just feel like some content could have been put in there and some of the less braggadocious shit. Though I do like when he talks his shit because he makes the type of hip hop I like, and he's richer than most of your favorite rappers. I like when he talks his shit, but I don't know. Maybe it's more of a balance of it.
He's got some interesting features. Diddy, West Side Gun, Larry June, Chris Brown, JID.
Chris Brown and Capella.
Chris Brown and Capella Gray.
Larry June, what's that going to do? Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to Joey Badass. 2000 available on your DSPs now. I like the project. It sounds really good. Static executive produced it?
I would imagine. I mean, I know him and Joey kind of work hand in hand with every project.
It sounds really good. Joey Badass is one of those artists again that he creates a certain. But he's kind of like I put him in the class with the other vibe setters that I like with Dom Kennedy, Currency, Wiz, Rocky. You know what I mean? Like I kind of put them in the same. I would put them in the same playlist for if I'm just trying to set a cool vibe somewhere. Like Joey Badass is one of the rappers that I listen to.
And don't complain about New York hip hop and then not support Joey Badass album.
Oh yeah, no, I support Joey.
All you real hip hoppers in New York that say we've lost our way.
Yeah,
go stream the Joey Badass album.
Good project. Joey Badass 2000 available now.
Did you tune into Barack Obama's playlist, or are you more on the Trump playlist of the good old boys?
Wow.
I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in touch with.
Take it.
Yeah,
that's on Trump's.
Nah, we got to clean up Trump's playlist. That can't be on there. We can't have that.
That's definitely on
to
there.
Be an American.
Yeah, we got to.
Some Bruce Springsteen.
I think y'all will be surprised.
Definitely
at the
some
shit
Bruce on there
that Trump will probably be listening to.
Drake.
He's definitely listening to Drake.
He's definitely listening to Drake.
1000%.
Yeah.
Sticky is going crazy in the Trump household right now.
He knows how to stick it again.
His face looks sticky.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Bow.
It's like that when you first peel an orange, that residue that's on there. That's definitely the Trump juice.
Somebody said his face looks like the bottom of the Tupperware that you left spaghetti in.
Yeah, definitely. Residue.
People are so mean. Why do y'all say that about?
Trumpito.
Yeah, Trumpty Dumpty.
Trumpty Dumpty.
This Barack Obama summer playlist is full of shit.
Wow. First of all, there's 2 pages.
Well, they do it all the time. This is
just something. This is kind of like this is the new version of rap caviar.
Wait, you don't think that
I don't think
Obama makes this?
I don't at all. I don't.
Why?
I think that he lent his name to this, and somebody somewhere is like, okay, we're gonna use the Barack Obama playlist to put artists on there that we like. Get some songs on there that we want to push. But I don't think.
Are you saying Obama took payola?
Yeah.
From the label?
Absolutely. If you telling me that Barack Obama is listening to Split Whole Time by Lil Yachty, I'm not rolling.
2 daughters that are the age of that listen to Yachty, and I'm sure
he has a dog, he has some goldfish. I know that. I know all of those things. What I'm saying is,
what's the name of his dogs and goldfish?
Probably Lil Yachty. If you ask
Wow.
Barack Obama is not listening to Little Yachty. And I love Yachty. He's not listening to
You don't think he's listening to Ojito's Lindo?
He's not listening to Bad Bunny.
Wow.
He's not listening to, like, come on, man.
Shout out to Fonte and Nicolay. Foreign Exchange made it.
And then look what they try to do. They throw in
Not
Aretha.
last.
They throw Aretha in there. They throw Aretha in there.
But you got to.
I'm sure he's listening to Aretha Franklin.
You're underestimating
the great,
his palate.
the legendary, rest in peace, Aretha Franklin.
So you don't think Hove makes his playlist?
It didn't.
But it's different. Hove is a musician. He's an artist. Like that, it's different.
A president can't make a playlist?
I'm not saying he can't. This ain't his playlist. This ain't what Bo is knocking in the crib. I'm
He's
letting
not
you know
listening
that.
to Vince Staples?
No, man. He's not.
He's not listening to Too Good by Drake and Rihanna?
He's listening to Otis Redding, I've Been Loving You, for sure.
I would love to just see, because they have to do like a staff meeting about what's appropriate to put on here.
Yeah.
And they have to debate.
Absolutely.
Like, I just want to see one person at the end of the Obama team table of like, I heard he's an alleged member of the Crips.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you just
Maybe that wouldn't be a safe one, Mr. Former President.
Yeah, he's not listening to he might have Rakim might be Obama's when I be on the mic. I could see him like, yo, I love that. Remember that Rakim one when I was in high school?
Do you think he's sending subs or making a political statement by putting Wyclef and Lauryn Hill Guantanamera? I could never pronounce that.
Guantanamera?
That's from the Carnival album, right?
I believe so.
I could never pronounce that. But do you think that is a political statement about Guantanamo Bay?
That's a good eye.
I'm just shooting the shit right now.
I'm not mad at that being it. That looks like it could definitely be some type of correlation there between Guantanamo Bay and Guantanamera. Absolutely.
I cannot imagine Obama like just chilling in his home office to last. Like it's really throwing me.
I believe that he put most of this together. I'll be honest with you.
Y'all are sick.
Maybe I'm just a far left Democrat piece of shit, but I think my president listens to this music.
He's definitely not listening.
And I think he's young and hip. He's
I'm gonna tell you the one. The Spinners, Mighty Love, that's him. 100%. Al Green, I Can't Get Next to You, that's Obama.
Him.
We know the ones that's him.
It's probably Michelle's playlist too.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michelle definitely up there. She definitely put the Tim's joint on there. You know, Michelle, she went to Tim's. She went to Beyonce.
The internet's on there.
You don't think he chose Die Hard by Kendrick?
I think he listens to Kendrick Lamar.
He definitely listens to Kendrick.
I don't know. This is an interesting playlist though. Interesting. Is this the second one that he's done?
No, he's been doing this for years. Since he was president, I think. I just want him to just not give a fuck. I know the Democrats are in hot water right now, so he can't really go over the line. 2023, just put fuck the police. End of
That'd be crazy.
Pop the playlist off with fuck the police.
Now, we're going to have a different conversation if that ends up on a Barack. That will be his last playlist. Let me let y'all know that right now.
Give me something from Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted. Like, just something.
Shout out to all the artists that made this list, though. This has to feel good as an artist to make.
Think fucking Fonte's on there. That's amazing.
Summer playlist. Like that's just a stat that you can just live with forever. Like I made Barack Obama's summer playlist.
Do you think I'll make it next year? No. I don't think so either.
Listen, man, you never know. Don't sell yourself short, kid.
Right.
I'll talk to the label and see what type of payola it takes.
Wow.
Well, Barack, if you really want to up your playlist spins and shake the household up a little bit, add this Pressurelicious Meg Thee Stallion record on there. Because the way that shit was knocking in here earlier, Rory.
Before we get into that, you know how like you guys tried to get Flex to play I forgot what Jay-Z song it was with the champagne bottles and you made the little basket for him?
Y'all?
Yeah.
Definitely tied the ribbon on the basket.
I had nothing to do with that fruit basket, but go ahead.
What if like, because Obama still does like speeches and shit, right?
Yeah.
He'd be in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
What if like we just followed Obama with like a basket and like my single in it and just tried to give him
with
just
oranges?
Just the single?
No, we put champagne and it would whatever Maul put in the one for Flex for Reasonable Doubt.
Oranges just to get you on a Barack Obama playlist.
Yeah, to see if he'll take it as payola. And like we could line the bottom with $5,000 in cash. Like, hey, play it if you like it.
He definitely needs that. He definitely needs that. Giving Barack Obama money to just add your song to a playlist, you know how fucking crazy that is?
Streams go up.
Absolutely.
There you go. See?
I'm sorry, you were talking about the Meg Thee Stallion record.
Meg Thee Stallion featuring Future. Yep. Pressurelicious. Rory, you played this earlier. I didn't hear it until you played it. And we were talking about how you felt like the song had come and gone. It came out. People didn't seem like they were supporting it or playing it.
Granted, I haven't really been out since, so it could be
going crazy.
And I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
It feels like a strip club record. I've not been to the strip club allegedly since this came out. So it could be going crazy.
Allegedly.
I just kind of think for a record that is this good, it was weird that more people aren't talking about
This
it.
is a really good record. The beat is fucking crazy. Who produced this?
It is Hit Kid and Payday.
Hit Kid and Payday. This beat is crazy. I do think that this record is going to be big. Anytime you have Future on a record with that type of bass and those drums, that trap drum, I mean, it's almost a cheat code at this point. And then
Hit Boy has to diss Hit Kid. That's got to happen.
And make hits.
I ain't even put that together.
And you got to diss Payday because you guys were signed to Payday before.
You know what's funny? Like, if my name was Hit Kid and I'm a producer, I have to change my name.
You could sign to Hit Kid because you make all the hits, kid.
Right.
Y'all let Drake get that off. You've yelled that in a club before. And the DJ took all the music down, so you could hear y'all yell it.
See, this is what I don't like about Rory. Rory, you stood next to me. You stood next to me at an entire Drake concert and got mad because I wasn't doing anything. And now you're telling me that you think that I screamed, I should probably sign the Hit Boy because I got all. You think I screamed that at one point in my life?
I think you looked up in the air too.
I have never screamed that, man. I have never. Yo, what did Boy Wonder play? He kind of remixed it during their verses. Boy Wonder and Hit Boy. He remixed that part. I should probably sign a Hit Boy because I got Boy Wonder was playing his version of that. But I forgot how what Drake said.
I should sign a Boy Wonder because
You make all the boys.
I thought, yeah. What? I didn't want to go there, but I couldn't think of any other bar besides the one she just said.
So y'all were like in sync on that.
I didn't want to say it, but that's the only scheme I could think of.
He was thinking. That's what I was like.
Why would you have such nasty thoughts?
I wouldn't know how to flip Boy Wonder other than that in that line.
All right. Well, I forgot how it went, but that was funny that Boy Wonder kept playing that during their verses.
I think he just the drop was I should sign a Boy Wonder.
I got all the hits, boy. I don't know.
But Drake has that thing where he says, Boy Wonder, I swear it's like this every single time before that song he has with Wayne, if I'm not mistaken. It's old though.
We're gonna find it. We'll find it.
Don't say you haven't yelled. Like, what are some of the greatest drops? Shorty Low. What's the record? They know. Shout out, big up to all my haters. You definitely bigged up all your haters in the club. You've definitely big.
Yeah. That's when there was a nasty time, Rory. I was in the clubs every night, just doing things I shouldn't have been doing, for sure. I definitely screamed that before.
Did you keep your hands up because you were still winning and they stayed there? And they stayed there? And they stayed there?
I never see
with the hand up.
Yeah. You might have even inhaled. They were like,
see, the things that y'all think
all does is win.
It's just crazy. Like, no, I'm not. My hands don't just stay in the air. Like,
you definitely did the balling.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
We did that.
Oh my god,
we had to
with terrible form too.
Yeah, we had to support Jim. What you want us to do, man? We had to support Jim.
My favorite thing when people used to do that, like, you gotta tuck your elbow. Keep the elbow tucked.
Well,
it's a right angle.
Did you get that dirt off your shoulder?
I never did that.
Definitely.
I was never cool enough.
I never did that.
I was maybe 12 when that came out, and I felt really uncomfortable because I wasn't cool enough. I looked like a fucking nerd if I did that.
Yeah, I never dusted the dirt off my shoulders.
Because it's not a real dust. It's more like a light push.
It's a light
I had a lint roller,
push.
so I didn't need to do that.
I'm going to lightly push you down these steps. That's right. That's what's going to happen in a minute because I'm sick of everybody's shit, man.
Did you just threaten a female coworker with violence?
Yes.
My lawsuits are building up with this company.
But yes, what's the Meg record? Because I feel weird saying it. It's a great fucking record.
It's a really good record. I like the record a lot. I'm guessing it's gonna be a hit amongst the exotic dancers. They don't like to be called strippers, I think, right?
Yeah, no.
You just say dancers.
Or they just like dancers.
This is gonna be a hit among the dancers. Gotta be. The beat is too. It's that, you gotta throw ass when that come on. You have to.
Mm-hmm. And she's been doing a market. She did like a Instagram reel, or somebody did like a compilation of her in the strip club.
It's called a visualizer.
You let her know, Rory.
I did. My bad. Record label Rory.
Record label Rory.
They created a visualizer of her in the strip club with the song in the background, and she was throwing like money on strippers. So they're very obviously trying to make it a strip club.
Of course, absolutely.
Or market
you got to.
As that.
It's a hard record. Shout out to Meg. Shout out to Future.
I mean, I love Future's verse. I wasn't expecting the second verse, but it did make sense when he just went straight to the Adderall bars for the second verse. And I was like, oh, he's on Adderall. He won't shut the fuck up. Because I think one verse would have been fine.
Relate?
And he's talking about fucking on Adderall. I fucked on Adderall before. It's not that great.
Adderall, it keeps you alert, helps you focus. Am I correct?
For people with ADHD.
So
I need that shit.
If you take that and try to have sex, it doesn't make you focus on the task at hand?
I think for some people, and never me,
ever,
but I think it may affect you getting hard for some people.
Oh, that's why I never.
But that would never happen to me.
Yeah.
What?
I took 2 perks my entire life.
Yeah.
Never again.
I've never taken a perk. I'm a fucking loser.
I had a crazy toothache one time. Only toothache I've ever had in my life. I took half a perk. That shit made me nauseous. I can't take medication like that. And then the other time I took a perk, I couldn't get hard.
Damn.
Wait, aren't perks supposed to help though?
Man, listen.
You was just sitting there flicking it.
That shit was like, I'm talking gummy.
Why would you give that visual?
That shit was like a gummy worm. Like I couldn't get no blood to my lower extremities. It was crazy.
Nothing is more humbling on earth.
Yeah.
I think that might be the number one most
Whiskey
humbling
dick.
thing on earth.
You know how you know when you're getting older? Like you walk around after sex, you don't care what your shit look like.
Oh no, I
That's
stopped caring about that a long
when you reach
time
a
ago.
certain age, it's like, man, I'm not looking for my underwear. Fuck out of here. Like
No,
you're gonna see this nasty ass butt. You're gonna see this little ass shriveled up, just got abused penis of mine.
Damn.
sensitive too.
Yeah. It's still leaking. You know,
I'm sorry, Demaris.
I'm sorry you have to hear it. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Horny cat.
Still want to hear it. Yeah, close your eyes.
Bingo.
You should ever get so sensitive after you nut that you squirm a little bit and you kind of like,
Yeah.
yo, stop.
Oh, yeah. Women love to see you in that. Women,
It's
women
so
are fucking
vulnerable.
Yeah.
Crazy. The things women like to see us go through is crazy.
They like
power
us in
trip.
pain.
Shout out to Westside Gun.
What a transition.
Oh, it's Westside's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Shout out Westside Gun. Happy birthday.
Did you call him and leave like a voicemail of singing?
No, I'm gonna send him a voice note and just yell boom, boom, boom. He gonna know that means happy birthday. That's
He is
happy
40.
birthday in Westside Gun.
Got you.
40, happy 40th birthday, Westside Gun.
that's a big one.
One of the hardest working men in hip hop. The things he's been able to do over the last few years for his city, his label, his imprint, his crew, his brothers, has been amazing to watch.
Is this your birthday dinner speech?
No, I just
I'd say less.
no, you gotta give Westside Gun some love,
sure.
man.
I love
He's
Westside.
been able to accomplish a lot of shit in the industry, doing it his way.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta salute that. So happy birthday, Westside Gun.
Happy birthday.
Wherever you at, boom, boom, boom for me, man.
Hey.
Oh, they're both 82. Conway and
Conway's 82 years old.
no,
No,
1982.
they're born in 82.
Oh, my Lord.
I love Hood twins, man. Same year, just a few months apart.
Yeah. Meek Mill tweeted something to us, like to us. Yeah, to us.
To you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
but you-
follow him,
You're
but
his target
to the world.
We Meek Mill tweeted something to us. Meek says 10 tapes independently starting September. New music dropping August 18th, the day my dad died, rest in peace, is when I start wilding again. I'm not dropping albums on Friday either.
Why didn't you say purple devil emoji?
That's a
You
good
wanted me to
point.
just say purple devil emoji?
Yeah.
You wanted,
There you go.
wanted me to
So-
look at you like the purple devil emoji?
I don't want you to look at me like that at all.
Yuck.
That's gross.
Meek has said that he's going to deliver 10 projects independently without label backing starting in September, but fans shouldn't expect the tapes to arrive as part of the traditional Friday release cycle. I mean, listen, man, as you can release when you want, how you want, independent, with the machine behind you or not. The bottom line is the music has to be good.
That's really all I care about in this entire.
That's all I care about. As
Especially
long
when
as
you're
the
talking-
music is great, Meek, we rolling, we behind you, we downloading. But the music has to be good.
Especially at the volume of 10 projects before the year is up.
Yeah, that's a lot of music. That's a lot of work. But hey, I mean, if Meek probably has a lot done already, a lot recorded that he's ready to just release and put out. So hopefully, this works in his favor, and we get some good music from Meek.
Yeah, and I'm happy he's independent, but I'm with you. Like, this is all cool, and I'm glad Meek is releasing music. I'm glad he's releasing it independently, but is it good?
Mhm.
That's really all I'm at with it. And if you have so much music, I don't think that necessarily means just put it all out.
Yeah.
I know he's been sitting for a minute. He's been wanting to put stuff out. I'm sure he was done with his album and was working on other shit before it even came out. So I'm sure he's sitting on a hard drive with a shit ton of music. Doesn't necessarily mean that all of it needs to be released. So I just hope he's choosy in these 10 albums.
And I feel like Meek has a lot to talk about as well.
I agree.
He has a lot of things to address. Probably a lot of things he wants to make clear and get out to the public, and things that people have been saying and the whispers and everything. He wants to address everything. I think that he has a lot of content to write from.
I just hope it's no Khalees samples on there.
Or if it is, at least call her and let her know she's been paid.
Because she's like the Marvin Gaye estate.
Khalees is like the Marvin Gaye estate.
Is she not?
Wild. I mean, she's trying to be for sure. She's giving Beyonce hell about this record.
Right? What have you been watching? Because we got to get out of music.
I've been watching. I've been watching P Valley. I've been watching The Boys on Amazon. Really good show. If you haven't started that, I watched the first episode last night. And that's it as far as like TV and I've been watching a lot of old shit. I'm trying to watch. I'm watching documentaries. I watched The Girl in the Picture. We spoke about that.
Was it good?
The Girl in the Picture. I mean, I don't want to say good because it's a crazy fucking story, but it was
Interesting.
It was interesting. You're gonna watch it all the way through.
Demaris was trying to watch
Crazy
that while we were
fucking
having
story.
lunch together. Demaris was trying to watch that while we were having lunch together.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah, I
gotta
can't
watch
do
that.
that.
You gotta be like in the bed alone, so you could be like, "What the fuck?" You're gonna say what the fuck about 19 times for sure.
Would you ever make a move like? And we know the stereotypical like Netflix and chill shit. Can you make a move during a Girl in the Picture?
Hell yeah.
No,
What you mean?
no,
Just
man.
beat it.
Why are you horny in this?
He didn't watch it, so he doesn't even know.
I mean, first of all, you
no.
just put the movie on and you don't watch it at
Yeah,
all.
but sometimes you're horny, so you just put something on to make the move.
Yeah, but then-
essentially, you fucking.
But then when you get pulled
weirdos on
into the
internet.
doc, you like, this is fucking crazy.
Why? My back is turned to the TV by that point.
Well, you just a horny devil, and you need to fucking just calm your loins.
Horny purple
like
devil.
that's your problem.
Wait, hold on. Your first move has your back to the TV.
Yeah.
That's a sick first
You
move.
know the
What you
position he's in.
mean?
You ready to eat?
You're not even doing a knee touch.
A knee touch.
Like you're not
Nah,
even trying to
I'm not
ease
letting that
into
move-
it.
Fam, when your back is to the TV, I know what you're trying to do.
Right.
You trying to munch.
Ass
Crunch
tooted?
and munch. Yeah, of course
Ass
you're trying to
tooted.
crunch and munch. You know what he doing.
Okay, The Girl in the Picture
Nasty
is
Mexican.
good. What else are you watching, Mo?
Or not watching.
With your back turned.
Munching.
I said
With-
P-Valley. I'm not really
with Munchie.
Just P-Valley and the Boys on Amazon.
The Boys in P Valley. You ever been watching?
Well, we got to be careful. We're going to separate the two
I'm
shows.
saying the boy.
Commas?
Yeah.
It's P-Valley
Quotation mark ends, comma.
and that's one
Specifically, the
show.
Boys.
No. P-Valley is a show, one
I'm
show.
aware. Yeah.
Right.
And
And then The Boys, is another
in
show
P Valley.
on Amazon.
the Boys from P Valley. Got you. Okay. I just want to make sure I understood. Clearly.
Got you, yeah.
I'm catching up on old shit too. How come no one ever told me The Morning Show was the greatest series ever?
The Morning
Is it?
Show?
And I felt so fucking dumb because apparently it won mad Emmys. It's got the cast is crazy.
Oh, yeah. Jennifer Aniston.
It's
Steve
loosely
Yeah.
based on Matt Lauer being handsy.
Yeah.
But obviously it's
I've
a
never
different
even heard
plot.
of this.
No,
It's
neither
so
have I.
fucking good.
Really?
It's a real. I could not believe I didn't know this existed.
Well, Steve Carell is, you know,
Carell.
Steve
Carell.
Carell.
Yeah.
Carell.
Steve Carell. Yes. One of my favorite actors,
My favorite.
comedians.
Since I guess it's out, I'm not really like ruining stuff, but after he gets fired for being handsy and shit, he goes to someone else that's a director that had been canceled for being handsy, and they like want to do a documentary about the men that were canceled. And
Wait, the men that were canceled want to do a documentary about themselves?
yeah, and like with other men.
About,
like,
yo,
yeah,
we've been
like,
canceled.
yo, bro, come on. We ain't do
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
And the director starts naming off the people he wants in it. And Steve Carell's face of the ability not to read a room. He's like, I think Cosby should be our first one. Carell's like, I don't think I should have came here.
I got to check that out.
It's really, really good. I think you have to, if you don't,
I've seen trailers for it. I've seen, people talking about it, but I never. It's so much. It's just a lot. The moment you lock in on something, it's like something else is out.
Mhm.
And we talked about this before, and then you just forget to go back to that. There's so many shows that I'm watched like 3 seasons, and now it's on season 6.
yeah.
I'm
This-
just like,
This one I think is just 2 seasons. I just started it, so I don't know if it's ended at season 2 or it's going to be renewed. Oh, click that. Will there be a season 3 in the morning? show?
I mean, it says to present, so I'm assuming it hasn't been canceled yet.
Oh, it's lit then.
oh, so the show lasted longer than. Never mind. I get it. Never mind.
Then who?
No, it was a bad joke. Don't worry about it. Season 3 on the way. It says it. Season 3's on the way.
Yeah, season 3 is on the way.
Maul, you-
I felt betrayed by Matt Lauer
Why?
because I grew up in a white family and we watched Good Morning America every morning.
So-
He was like a second father to me.
He was your second father?
Yes, Eddin. That's exactly what he was. Matt Lauer was Rory's second father, if you didn't know
I only
that.
have one. Damn.
And Al Roker was that crazy uncle.
With the weather.
So he's talking
Here's
about
what's
it's going to
happening
rain.
in your neck of the woods.
So he's talking about rain.
And I didn't like Al, you're in these neck of the woods. Tell me. Don't send me to someone else. Just look outside.
Right. It was something else that was, the Elvis Presley movie is out.
Okay.
Yes.
I was not going to watch it. I was not going to support it only because I feel like if you know the history of Elvis Presley, you know, they stole a lot from a lot of African American artists. So I just didn't want to support this, but it seemed to be doing pretty well. I think it said it made $210 million globally at the box office.
Yeah, like an $85 million budget.
$85 million to film it. $120 million domestically. It grossed. So obviously people are watching it. People are supporting it, but this isn't a movie that. And I like Tom Hanks is in this. He's one of my favorite actors, and I wanted to support it, but I'm just not interested in the Elvis Presley story.
So much of Elvis is like the epitome of you had to be there, I think. Because like, you know, I'm not like a huge Beatles fan, but I get it. I understand why people love the Beatles shit. Elvis, I look back, I'm like, your dance moves stink. Your rendition of the music you stole stinks.
Yeah.
Your voice is annoying. And I say this in a very sexually comfortable area. You're not good looking.
Okay.
You kind of look like an idiot to me. Like, look at your stupid, dumb, drunk face.
Is that the idiot face? No, I think the ladies liked Elvis.
Yeah, I guess I can see it in that era, but I guess you had to be there.
Yeah, you had to.
Because this is one of those where I'm like,
Elvis had bitches, Rory. You had to be there.
This music is not good.
Yeah, no, Elvis had all the hoes. You had to be there, Rory. You wasn't there.
Drake got to do more slaps than Elvis.
You said he has to?
He has to add that to it more. With Hit Kid.
Oh, for sure.
With Hit Kid, he has to do. I have more slaps than Elvis Presley.
But yeah, it looks like it's doing well. Maybe I'll wait for it to stream. I don't know, but I'm definitely not going to the box office to see this.
What about Nope?
Nope. I'm hearing mixed reviews about Nope. I'm hearing some people say it's the worst movie they've ever seen.
Oh, come on.
I'm hearing some people say it's okay, and I'm hearing some people saying they loved it. I don't know what to take from that.
I'm in the middle.
You saw it.
I saw it.
What do you think?
I'm in the middle. It's not like a super. It's like more of like a psychological. There's an actual like conflict and whatever, but it's not super scary or super. We're past the generation of scary films, honestly. There's no
Really?
scary.
You think so?
Hell yeah! What's the last scary film you watched?
Hereditary, I liked.
Oh, but I mean, yeah, they're creepy. Like I loved Hereditary and Midsummer.
So wait, what's the difference between creepy and scary? Like jumpy shit?
Yeah, because basically,
Well, you sure you didn't just get older, Eddin? And
I mean, that's
and-
true. Yeah, but then this is like an R-rated
real life
movie.
has scared you?
Right. This is an R-rated movie. Like, you know, isn't it supposed to go hard?
Horror movies. How long are we going to follow the same blueprint for horror movies?
Like, Mom, when you saw Frankenstein the first time, didn't it freak you out?
Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Are you an Elvis fan? Have you seen Frankenstein? How old are you?
Frankenstein? You think I watched Frankenstein the movie? No, I did not watch Frankenstein.
Did you binge the Addams Family this weekend?
Frankenstein? No, I didn't watch Frankenstein. No.
So we'll see. People said that The Exorcist was scary.
I thought it was.
Maybe it's because
It's a lot of
I mean,
movies.
I think it's 'cause I'm
You
Catholic.
know, yeah, I was gonna say
That's
Catholicism
sick.
puts
That's
a lot
sick.
of fear into
That's
you,
sick.
bro.
Annabelle is like one of those movies where I'm like, I would have kicked the shit out that little doll.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Child's Play.
Child's
Like you look
Play.
at that shit now, you're like, I cannot believe I was scared of this shit.
What's the one? The nun comes
Child's
out of
Play
the
is just
painting.
Angry Ted, by the way.
None comes out of the painting.
Oh God, it's sort of
nun
new.
comes out of a
it's
painting?
a series of scary movies.
The
Conjuring. The Conjuring was great.
Yeah,
I was scared of The Conjuring.
But you know what's
The first Conjuring was such a really good, like a lot of times scary movies aren't good movies. Like they don't have good stories. The Conjuring
Right.
is my favorite scary movie because it has such a good story. Like it's a good movie.
That's why I
outside
thought
of being
Hereditary
Hereditary
just
was
had
lit.
a
Hereditary
ill
was
like
good, too.
She was
plot.
lit.
a lot of these scary movies though, they're only scary at the moments because if you think about it, it's just the sudden noise of the music. It's like,
Oh, for sure. How it's scored,
But
yeah.
if you mute that shit and you watching it, you're not scared of that
Nah,
shit.
have you ever
This
watched
dumbass
Hereditary?
doll.
You're like, get the fuck out of it. It's just the fucking sudden music that
Jump
comes in. You're
scares.
like, yeah, like what the fuck is
Did you
that?
watch Hereditary?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hereditary's fire.
I feel like that you could definitely watch Vision. You're like, what the fuck?
I feel like the one that the animals could hear. What was the name of that?
The animals could hear.
Is it Quiet Beat?
A
A Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Ah,
I,
yeah, that was
I
pretty
like
good.
that.
Yeah, the John
was a good
Krasinski
When
movie.
when I was watching A Quiet Place and Shorty stepped on that nail and
she couldn't scream?
Oh, yeah, she
and
couldn't
she was
scream.
in labor, I felt that in my whole body.
Wait, she stepped on a nail while in labor?
She was in
Yeah.
labor, was trying to creep.
Women are
on-
strong, bro.
Whole nail went through her foot.
Talk about a
And
way
she
to
had
resent
be
your baby
quiet.
mother.
Yeah. No, it was. I like A Quiet Place. I like the second one too. The second one was really good.
I think Insidious 2 is probably the movie that scared me the
See,
most. Of
all
recent
those
movies.
is not Nope. Nope is like,
What's the plot of Nope?
basically an potential alien in the clouds.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler
just want the
alert.
plot.
Sure. Yeah,
Plot
it's-
isn't spoiler alert.
there's a being in the sky.
This is
That
about the
it-
trailer that was put
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
weeks ago on this movie. I don't
there's
know
a
if you
being
saw
in
it
the
or not.
sky that is sucking up things. What is it? Why
It's
is
a being in the sky.
it? Yeah.
Oh, it's Superhead.
Yeah. That's where I was
Duh.
gonna go with it.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen that tape already.
Yeah.
Wasn't that great?
I'm not rushing to see this. I like Key and Peele, but as far as Jordan Peele's movies, I don't think they're good.
Get Out was awesome, but I
Get-
mean, that
Get
was,
Out
that
was-
just me.
Get Out was
To me,
a
it was.
happy mistake.
What do you mean?
Damn. That's what you got to say about Get Out?
I think he made.
Well, we're not. having
Well, all right.
Jordan
If you
Peele on.
take away the plot, I get the plot being very good as far as what it represents and everything, but it's just a shitty put together movie to begin with. Just how it's shot, it looked like it was supposed to be a mockery, and I think that's what he's a comedian. I think he made a mockery, and everyone took it seriously, and it blew up. Like he made that to look like a terrible low budget, almost like how Scary Movie used to make fun of movies.
yeah.
And I think that was his intention. And it was not received that way. It was received as this amazing plot and this amazing representation of everything, especially at that time.
Yeah, it was just a different way of filming, I think.
I'm not wording it
wasn't- we weren't used to
properly,
that.
and that's bad for a podcaster, but I do think it was a happy mistake. I don't think how it was received was what Jordan Peele went out and set out to do. I think he set out to make a low budget,
Like parody
mockery,
almost, yeah.
shitty movie, and no one received it that way. Which, I mean, listen, he made a shit ton of money.
I mean,
like,
it
can't
got
be
him a
mad at
whole
him at
two
all.
more
It
other
was
It
movies.
went crazy and people liked it. I didn't like it. I thought it was just a poorly put together movie.
And this is the one where the black
the
guy was in the
acting
house.
stinks.
I just think that it was the way of filming, like with people just standing there, eyes wide open, tears falling down. It was just like, we were just like, what the fuck is this?
Like, I think it was making fun of if white people, like how white people make slavery movies. Like, I think he was mocking them.
I mean, I think that is the point. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah. Like the point is to mock scary movies, but then also have like a political
But no one
appeal.
took it as a mockery. I think everyone took it as a
a
very
serious-
serious, scary
oh.
movie. And I'm like, this
I mean,
is.
from knowing him, from Mad TV and all that jazz, I wouldn't even take any of that serious.
Either way, I don't know if I'm gonna watch Nope though.
I would wait.
All right, so
I
there
guess.
you go.
And quickly go back to Elvis.
Yeah.
I think all the older
hound dog.
women that call these young girls fast and hussies and thirsty and all that. Have you ever seen those bitches in the 60s when the Beatles landed or when Elvis
They went
came on
crazy.
Johnny Carson? They lost their fucking mind. They were thirsty as fuck. They was running trying to scream. No, y'all were thirsty.
Yeah,
It's not these girls.
The style of thirsty back then was because these women had on dresses down to their ankles.
And they were lifting them.
Yeah, I mean,
There was no iPhones. You don't know the moment this camera came off.
what do you mean? We don't need a
These bitches got naked immediately for George and Ringo.
And John.
getting naked for Ringo is fucking crazy.
He was the drummer.
Look,
Fucking
these look like look. They're
Look
not
at them.
getting
That's
naked.
thirsty.
That's how I be looking at
No,
Bad
that's
Bunny.
thirst, but they're not. They're not
All right,
naked.
These chicks, at least, Lil Baby takes them to Turks. These chicks at Shea Stadium ready to lose their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going crazy too.
See,
I'll
this is
put the
when you
video
kept the
there.
groupies in that place. Yeah, you go to the bleachers and sit there and wait. Now it's like they ride to the event with the artist.
With
like,
with
They
the
got binoculars.
yeah, that's how far.
None
you
of
got-
these chicks on
that's how
OnlyFans
far-
own binoculars.
That's how far you used to put the groupies away from you.
can't spell
Put them all the way in the
binoculars.
bleachers. If you want to see me, get the binoculars. Now they front row, courtside.
I just think some of these
Oh, look at
these
that
older
little hussy.
women
Look,
were
she,
just
she
as
tried
thirsty.
to jump over.
That little hussy.
Yeah, you saw her.
Oh,
She tried to look.
you so old.
Look at her. What is she doing?
All these harlots.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Just
She
wait,
was
you saw
asleep.
that one?
Yeah, she had enough. She's like, I don't have a shot with Ringo. Look at
Back in the day, what artists
None of
would've
these
made
none of these
y'all-
chicks broke the barricades at Rolling Loud to get to Lil TJ. I'm just trying to think of a young artist. These chicks was breaking the barricades at Johnny Carson just to be near Elvis's hips.
Damn.
Well, these are the Beatles. They were the real deal.
So was Elvis. I think he stinks, but
What
women were
artists
into him.
would y'all have been like a groupie for back in the day?
MJ.
Back in the day,
MJ, no, I would have been the bitch getting carried out on a stretcher when he came up from the floor.
I mean, I've
wouldn't have
admitted-
saw
I mean,
one
Michael
song.
Jackson is. You can't. I mean, everybody would have been stunned if they saw Michael Jackson in person. That's just one of those figures that's just like larger than life. But below like a Michael Jackson type of artist, I
Every artist.
No, I mean like not Mike. Everybody would have fucking fainted if Mike walked in the room. I don't know.
Rory definitely
I don't
threw his
know.
panties
I mean,
at
I don't know.
Jay-Z
Maul
before.
pepper sprayed R. Kelly, so you got to think he doesn't really care.
I was listening
About
pepper
I
spray?
saw the
He
vision.
doesn't get
I saw the
flustered
future.
around artists the way I do with
I
Kevin
saw the
Hart.
future. I knew what he was doing. That was payback.
All right. What y'all doing this weekend?
I saw the video, nigga.
Nasty fuck. Eddin definitely tried to make a move while watching Surviving R. Kelly.
What's wrong with you?
Like,
What?
yeah, it's just he's
why,
nasty.
Why is that put on me?
Why you gotta take?
First of all, I had my back turned.
yes, because you're always trying to crunch. and
Eating
munch.
pussy to Surviving R. Kelly is fucking insane.
Is it?
Yes, yes. If you're
Yes.
asking,
Yes.
it is. It's fucking crazy.
We're not going to debate it.
Yeah.
But I've been on record saying Chili was my first crush. How old is Chili now?
I think she's 50,
Probably in her 50s.
51.
And I'm getting to that age now, like 32, I feel like you could date a woman in their 50s.
Absolutely. A
And
woman
Chili
in her
looks
50s
great.
would love to date a 32-year-old man.
I just don't want to make the mistake that J. Cole made, because I know he was tight when
What
he
was
said
the
he was
mistake?
too old for Nia Long, and then she went on
And was
whatever.
like, no,
talk
you
show,
ain't.
like, you're not. So
Yeah.
Chili, just to let you know, I'm 32, and I don't think you're too old.
Chili, he's 32. He can't go out in the sun. He has allergies. What
afraid
else?
of bugs.
Gotta give it a good shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I was about to say, love Dallas Austin's music. Shit. I think he's a phenomenal producer.
You are
And I love the Confessions album.
You know what?
There goes your shot at Chili.
Gone. Forever.
The Mega Millions is at $1.3 billion. I don't know if any of you can use that or not.
I mean,
but,
that'd be nice.
I think that you should play. $1.3 million. I think this is the
Billion.
third. 1.3 billion, excuse me.
excuse me.
$1.3 billion. I believe this is the third largest jackpot
think
in
fourth
lotto
largest.
history. Maybe.
Jesus.
Just for shits and giggles, if you guys won,
Yes.
what would you do?
Well, what would you do
Yeah,
if
what
your
would
son
you
was
do,
at home
Demaris?
crying all alone because he's hungry?
Mm.
And the only way to feed him was to sleep with a man for a little bit of money.
Money.
And his daddy's gone. So you're smoking rock now, in and out of lockdown. You ain't got a job now.
Well,
1.3 billion would help that. Huh?
Yeah.
It'll get rid of all of that.
For you, this is a good time. For me, this is what I call real life.
1.3 billion. Oh man, that's I don't know, man. That type of money, you literally can wake up and just do whatever the fuck you thinking about.
So that's why I'm asking you. What would you continue to pod?
Disappear.
Continue to pop. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's,
I'll
Hell
keep
yeah.
on.
You
I'll
still
definitely
keep
keep
on.
on.
Yeah,
for
hell yeah.
sure. For sure.
That'd
Keep
be the
podding.
craziest pod in ever.
Yeah, I would live in Monte Carlo for 2 months, pod from there. Absolutely. Travel the world and
taking
just
us with
pod.
you?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you, Mo.
Yeah, 1.3. I can't fuck this up by myself. I gotta stay. I'm a fucking legend. Everybody gonna be like, y'all gonna talk about me 100 years after I'm gone. Like he hit that jackpot and nigga, we saw the world. Like every corner. We touched every corner of every beach, every ocean, every lake. We saw it. Absolutely. $1.3 billion is a lot of money. But yeah, good luck to whoever's playing. I know I played. I hope y'all played.
Rory, what would you do?
I'm so paranoid. What Eddin just Googled.
Yeah.
I want to know what the taxes are.
Yeah, 25%, up to 25%. An additional 13 held within state and local.
Yeah, so it's
tax
like
depending.
37%
So
or something like that.
probably
If you get the
around
lump sum.
700 million.
Up to 30.
Yeah,
Fam,
like, you know, like
take that 700 and eat shit. I don't care. Give me the other half of that.
Yeah,
I'm cool. What I'm complaining about?
I'll take 10 million. Fuck it.
Are you kidding me?
I'll probably invest around 300, 200 million of it.
No, you won't.
Yes,
You
I
know
will.
you
You
wouldn't.
ain't investing no 300
300 million?
into nothing. If you win 500 million, because if you take the lump sum, you get half basically. So you walk away with 600 million.
Mhm.
You're gonna invest 50% of that into what?
Apple.
NFTs? Fuck you.
I'm gonna buy the letter NFNT.
I will call Loyan and have a conversation. I will call Loyan. and have
Oh
a
no, absolutely. You
conversation.
need you gotta have a financial person behind that.
Well,
Like they know
Yo,
where to
if
put it.
y'all won the Mega Million, Loyan is gonna be the happiest person out of this entire.
Loyan will never speak to me again if I win this $1.3 billion.
Really?
I am going to the fucking oldest
Look at you!
accountant.
Look at you switching up on Loyan.
Why?
Wow.
Right? That's fucked
No,
up.
I mean I would
Poor
let
Loyan.
Loyan
Shout out to
know, like,
Loyan.
hey, listen, taxes are looking great on this side, but I got everything in order. I would still talk to Loyan, but he wouldn't be
He
handling.
could come on the yacht.
Yeah, like he could come hang out. He wouldn't know what my account is holding. Are you kidding me? Hell no. Loyan from the Bronx. He still got that Bronx shit in him.
That's true.
He might try to line me. I ain't stupid. Listen, let me tell you something about them Bronx niggas. I'm a Bronx nigga. I know. They'll line you. They'll be like, yeah, nah, son, good to see you. You doing your thing. Yeah, I know. 10 niggas outside all of a sudden in 2 parked cars.
So we shouldn't tell you if we win, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, don't tell me. Just text me and say, hey, things have changed. We
Things
no longer.
have
Things have changed.
Yeah.
I want to go in a different direction.
Yeah. Things have changed. We know what I'm saying. We know we don't want to see you no more. Like, we out.
Man,
Send me some shit like that.
The government needs to let us know if they taxing 37% of that 1.3 billion.
Where's it going?
What'd you do with that?
Yeah.
Why is there a pothole on the street?
Right.
Nah, if you want to disappear with Hoffa, you ask those questions. That's up to you.
He's buried right there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But $1.3 billion. Play the Mega Millions tonight. Good luck if you do. If you hit and you're listening to this show, I think that we are owed at least 10% of that. So yeah, man. Good
Because
luck.
we told them about the lotto.
Absolutely. Give us 10%. Throw us a little 10% on that.
Let's see.
Production
Eddin's
would be
about to do
amazing.
the lottery tax calculator. This is cool.
Well, I can't.
You're really
insert-
bad at
This shit sucks because I can't even fucking put a decimal over here. But whatever.
Is that 1 million?
You just have to put a 3 there.
No, that's what I'm doing. Oh, well, didn't do it.
He
last
doesn't
time.
know. He put
That's
10.3
10.
billion.
I just
Yeah,
got to this
there you go.
country.
Is that a billion? All right, there we
Yeah.
go. 1.3.
So 25% federal, 8.82% state. So that means you would get 430.
No, you keep 860,000. 860.
Oh, sorry.
Million. Yeah, you're giving
That's-
about 500.
God
500 million.
damn.
Yeah. Take it.
You could take
I
that.
wouldn't give a
You could
fuck.
take that 500 million.
Man, take that shit.
So
and
now
go
let me ask
somewhere.
y'all: would y'all take it all at once?
Yes.
or
Uh,
year
Yes.
by year?
Yes.
So everyone says to do the year by year shit. I believe it was Mark Cuban was like,
Man.
"Fam, take that fucking money."
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
just take that shit.
Give me that lump sum. Y'all not gonna send the ninjas to take me out and head tap me, so I don't see my check next year.
Yeah.
Nah, we not doing
There's
that.
some clause for my grandkids when
yeah,
they owe
yeah,
them, like, "Hey, the statute of limitations on your lottery
Man,
ticket."
give me my lump sum and I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll still keep podding, but it'll be a different backdrop every time y'all see me. They're gonna be like, "Ooh, this
France.
nigga moving. He everywhere."
I might jump out of a plane with a mic.
Yeah, I'm doing. Oh, at that point, you just trying shit. You do whatever the fuck you want with $860 million. Are you kidding me?
How would the audio be if we jumped out of a plane
Shit,
trying
with the
to pod
equipment we
at the
gonna
same
get
time?
insane. Out of this
Look
world.
at Eddin already plotting on the high grade equipment.
I'm thinking of the
though.
equipment.
Can you imagine Eddin trying to hold this equipment next to us, jumping out the plane?
Test the mic.
He gonna fall
That's a lot of
faster than
fucking
y'all,
money,
though.
man. They
Damn.
say we're in a recession. They say nobody has money, and then the jackpot is $1.3 billion.
If they taking 500 off the top,
And they- yeah,
they
this
got the
is-
nerve to harass me about $1,500.
This is crazy.
Fuck you, IRS.
This is crazy.
Y'all are more than paid.
But yeah, good luck to anybody that's playing. Hopefully
if you win,
somebody
let us
hits
know.
that really needs it, man. I like to see when people that were just like down and didn't have
Yeah.
shit hit shit like this. That's what it's about. That's when it's a great thing. Plans for the weekend, Rory, what you into?
Nothing.
Just chilling?
Yeah.
Home?
Probably chilling.
Are you guys gonna come see me at the Locksmith? On
Probably
Friday?
not.
Where you gonna be
Friday?
at this weekend?
Oh,
The
sorry.
Locksmith on Friday.
The Locksmith?
With most open
Nah, I
mic,
won't
yeah.
be there.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
not coming through there. I can't lie to
Sorry.
you. Can't look
Sorry,
you in the
Mike.
eyes and lie to you, Eddin.
I try to get them.
No plans for the weekend. I was gonna go out of town, but my family came up to New York. I didn't know they
great.
were gonna be here, so
That's dope.
I get to see the fam. Just chilling. Hopefully it's not too hot this weekend.
Oh, hopefully not.
Last week was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about the summer. It gets to 97, 98 degrees in
And
New York
humid.
City. Yeah,
Oh.
it's just, that's too fucking much. Keep us at 80 something. Keep us around 85. I'm cool with that being our summer. How many weeks left in summer? 6, 5?
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah, it's
definitely
over.
How y'all feeling so far?
Good.
You look great.
I think this is the best summer of music so far.
You look great, Eddin.
I
You look great.
saying that, and I'm just like 2016.
Son,
I'm very confused where
is
he's
looking
getting
at
with
you
that.
like,
Son, we had Drake drop, Kendrick drop.
Was it a good
Bad Bunny
Drake drop?
I think it was a good.
was it a replayable Kendrick drop?
Hell yeah! What you mean?
Okay.
Oh, you telling me you didn't like
We
the
talking
Kendrick?
about music
You-
of the summer. Kendrick's album was not a summer album.
I was just in
What are-
Stumble In. Auntie Diaries went crazy.
like,
Yo, listen, man. It's been real talking to y'all. We out of here, man. Be safe this weekend. Have fun. Catch us on Patreon, YouTube, SiriusXM, Stitcher. What
Yo,
else?
you guys are going on tour.
Tour.
oh shit.
Well, yeah, but wait, are we announcing the full to like the
Well, the tickets
non-Patreon people
go on
tomorrow?
sale when this episode drops.
Oh yeah. Well,
So-
shit, we should put that at the top. All right, we're adding this into the top. This is from the end because we're unorganized. We're
Yeah.
on tour now. Go get fucking tickets.
Go get your tickets. We're on tour coming to a city near you, hopefully. I believe we're still trying to finalize the LA date,
LA.
Yes.
venue. LA and New York for
Yeah,
people
someone
that are
will find
asking.
us.
Link in bio.
So yeah, we're on tour. We're on the road. I don't like to say tour. We're on the road.
Yeah, it's
doing a couple shows, coming to shake some hands, hug some babies. The meet and greet tickets will be, we're upping Chris Brown on this one, $2,000 since there's two of us.
That's good.
$2,000 for the meet and greet. We're going to have baby shower chairs. We can sit in the chairs like we had a baby shower. Me and Rory will wear Burberry. We'll make it a great
For
fucking...
$2,000, yeah.
No, we're gonna have a great time with this meet and greet thing.
I'm kind of a hoe. I'll do anything for $2,000.
That's so nasty.
Like, what you want for $2,000?
That's so nasty.
Yo, I was laughing because
more
after this Chris Brown, those pictures went crazy. Remember when Lil Wayne said she'll suck some dick for some truck fit, and then anytime anyone wore truck fit,
You like,
be
suck some dick to get
how'd you
that?
get that T-shirt?
Yeah.
My man low key tweeted that he was going to go to Lil Baby and Chris Brown
That's low-key.
concert,
Yeah.
and now I feel like men can't say they're going to that show because it's like
No, you can go to the show.
you gonna go crazy at
You
that meet
can't-
and greet, aren't you?
No, you can't. You can't have no meet and greet picture with Chris Brown. You can go to the show.
I could see Lo and Chris doing like the prom pose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that. But then I got questions for Lo.
With some Air Force One.
Yeah, I got questions. I'm like, yo, what you was back there doing? Why you pay $1,000 to meet Chris Brown, bro? Like, imagine that.
Imagine paying $1,000 to do like the DAP photo with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Like as a man, like yo fan just
Yeah, like, but imagine you paid $1,000 and he don't even talk to you. He just like posed for a picture.
Yeah.
You gotta fight Chris at that
I'd be
point.
tight.
You gotta fight. Like, I paid a stack and you ain't even speak to me.
he gonna kick your ass.
Oh yeah,
for
no,
$1,000.
I don't recommend swinging on Chris Brown. But,
Anyways,
yeah, man, we're on the road. Show near you soon. Starting in September, we'll be in the UK in November, I believe. So yeah, check the tour dates. Check the show dates, and if we're in the city near you, come kick with us, have a good time.
And please throw the panties on the stage because I'm gonna smell.
No.
No.
Yuck. 2022, we can't have no panties thrown on the stage. They might cancel us for that too.
or Haynes.
Yeah. Well, man, you can throw your throw a do-rag on stage for Rory.
Ew.
Can't wear a do-rag.
You can wear a do-rag.
They'll cancel me if I wear a do-rag.
Really?
Yes.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Because it's not going to help my hair at all, number one.
Wait,
so I must be doing...
Wait, Rory can't wear a do-rag? He can get canceled for wearing a...
I believe it.
Yes.
You want to try it
He's
out?
appropriating our culture.
Oh, then we got to... Can we put a list together tomorrow for the
Yeah.
people that needs to be canceled?
I feel like we just shouldn't even talk about this because I don't want to get canceled.
He's so scared.
What
I'm
colors would you
terrified.
wear? Rory, would you wear white? Oh my God, your hair would show through.
No, he would get
You
a
would look
red...
like a carrot cake. With,
First
Get
of
him
all,
a red do-rag.
Yeah, it would be red or purple.
Ew.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't even...
What if I did the two-tone do-rag?
Oh,
Nah,
okay, all right.
If you're gonna do it, just do a
I'm
solid
sorry,
black.
from
Yeah,
your own
we're not doing that.
Uh,
But anyway, we
Can I
out of
let the
here.
cape out? Or I'd have to...
Cape out.
I'd have to tuck the cape?
No, cape out. You gotta leave the cape out so they
Can I
know
do
that.
it, can I do it with the fitted?
Nah, just the do rag with the cape out. That's it.
Remember that like 1 year where people were tying do-rags around their arms? Like, and wrists?
Yes, I do.
Listen, man, it's been real. We're gonna get out of here because I
Well, no,
don't
we're
even want to go
putting
down that road. We're doing what?
Oh, no, it's
Was
fine.
that at the
No,
top?
No, you could.
Oh,
you
all
keep
right.
going. Mhm.
Is that Adam 22 with the do-rag?
Yeah.
It looks like it. It kind of actually does look like it.
No, that's not.
That's not
No.
Adam 22.
I think
Y'all
it
are
is.
so wrong.
Oh, never mind.
It says
Oh.
uploaded by No Jumper.
Oh, yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
He has a tattoo on his face.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot
I
of
didn't know that.
there's tattoos on his head.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
All
with
right.
that said,
So listen, man, it's been
family weekend for you. I'm
family
excited.
weekend, just chilling, cleaning the house, listening to Beyonce because Rory recommended it.
I recommended. That's why you're going to listen to Beyonce.
Yeah.
I think you would listen to Beyonce
No, I mean
without my
No, I
recommendation.
mean cleaning the house.
As you should.
Cleaning the house.
And you have to clean for your family.
Absolutely.
Do you fear because you have a twin and that's like in your genetics that you're going to have twins?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would scare me.
Is that a fear?
It's not a fear, but I think about it.
And I don't want to put. No, you talked about your nephew. Your sister has one kid, so like I feel like you now by default would be the one that would have the twins
Yeah,
because
the
she
twin
didn't have
genes.
twins with her first child.
Or her kids might have twins.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm praying I don't have twins.
Why?
I just don't want that workload.
That's a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially on the first one.
Yeah, like let me figure out how to do this baby thing for the first time, and then if the second one is a set of twins, so be it. I know how to do this thing.
I want twins. I want 2 babies, but I only want to be pregnant once.
I thought she was about to say I want 2 babies from 2 different dudes. I was about to be like, that's not what twins
Does
are.
Demaris look like the type?
Could be hood twins.
Isn't it Irish twins?
Irish twins are when you are born in the same year, but it's from
Your
Same
culture is so nasty. Why would they name that
Irish people fucked a lot. That whole famine happened, bro. We had to get the population back.
famine?
Yeah, no more potatoes.
All right, man. Listen, we out of here, man. Let's close this thing out.
For like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we out of here. Have fun. Be safe this weekend. Play the Mega Millions, 1.3 billion.
Save us some.
Somebody out there needs it. Good luck. God bless. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
No